Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and hi everyone. I hope that you people are doing well. Today I'm going to discuss with you a very important model of social media marketing. So we call it the 5 stages or the 5-step social media marketing process model. It's a very long name. 5 stages of social media marketing process models, or the marketing, in simple words, social media marketing process. Now these are steps, and when we say steps or stages, it means that it is sequential in order. You have to remember these steps or these stages in proper order and execute them in proper order as well. I'm going to cover 2 models, this one that I'm going to show you in a while, and then another one from a consumer behavior book, but that model is very related here as well and very important at the same time. There are many other social media marketing models as well, but you can choose any of the models that suits you. But here I've selected 2 models for you. The first one, let's have a look. The first stage in the social media marketing process is acquisition. And that is with every business. If you start a business, your first stage would always be, when you launch a business, is acquiring or acquisition. Acquiring of customer, acquisition of customers, or here in this case, acquisition of your fans. So you have to make sure that in social media you try to acquire fans, you try to increase your subscribers, you try to increase your followers, you try to increase your likes. So that way, when you have a lot of followers, when you have a lot of subscribers, you would be able to market to them without any problem. So fan acquisition is a very, very first important stage or step. Then once you have fans, remember there are social media platforms, there are social media pages with millions of followers, with millions of fans, but the producers, the owners, or the companies behind those pages, they are not active. So what happens is, slowly and gradually the fans try to unsubscribe, they unfollow, or they switch to another company or another content. So once you have a fan base, what you do is that you have to get in touch with them, engage with them, and that's why the second stage is in the process of social media marketing is engagement. So you have a fan base, you try to engage with them, your followers, try to create content for them, your subscribers, try to create content for them. That's what I'm doing. If you have a blog, if you have a channel, if you have a page, try to regularly and frequently create content for your fans so that they are engaged with you. And not only creating content, that way you engage with them, but once they see your content, you look at the analytics, see what are their feedback on the content. Sometimes they like, sometimes they dislike, sometimes they review or comment. All these are actually very important information for you to progress, for you to improve. Then we have amplification, and amplification is based on the responses that you receive during the engagement or the review process or the customer's feedback. What you do is you amplify and you improvise your whole processes. That includes your content creation in social media, that also includes your products and services, that also includes your business processes and overall structure, depending on what type of engagement or what type of feedback you have received from the customers. And slowly and gradually, when you have a bigger following or a bigger subscribers, that way you can create a community of people that are your community. And we have communities around the world created by different businesses. Go and check, for example, Apple community, the Apple companies community. Go and check the Dell companies community. Go and check the communities created by Facebook or Instagram or other companies around the world as well. These communities are actually the brand ambassadors, and they're the free brand ambassadors of your company, which markets and which engage with the rest of the customers on your behalf positively. So create an engagement, and that way you would be able to create your brand strength. That way you will be able to improve. Let's have a cup of tea. Relax, yeah. This is an important topic. We don't need to rush. We need to understand it properly. So what we do is, once you have a fan acquisition, you engage with them, you amplify, you create a community, and then that way you improve your brand strength. And when your brand strength improves, it automatically brings you more sales. So that is one model. Another model which I quickly will touch on is called AIDA model. AIDA. AIDA model stands for A for attention or attraction in some cases or in some books, but mostly it is attention. Then we have I in trust, D for desire, and A for action. This is a process model, so you have to understand that first you have to grab the attention of the people using your social media marketing. Once their attention is grabbed toward your content and they are interested, the next one, interested or feel interested in your product, that interest will translate into their desire, which is superlative degree of interest, which is a higher level of interest, and then they will take action in the form of buying your product and improving your sales. I hope that you enjoyed this lecture. Interesting lecture, right? Tell me, in your company, do you follow these stages in the social media marketing? Do you follow these steps, or what is your process model that you think is more appropriate for your nature of business? So you have to tell me about the industry in which you're working, if you have your own business or you're working in an industry, and then what social media marketing process you are using. I'll be waiting for your comments, and then we can engage and discuss further. Take care of yourself. See you in another lecture. Bye.